What should we do when we feel stuck? Whether it's in your yoga practice or it's in any creative expression that allows you to get in touch with your soul and express from that place of authenticity, it's natural to feel an obstacle in that flow from time to time. Sometimes it helps to just lay down onto the mat and just allow the body to move in the way that feels natural for the body to move in. I like to breathe in, lay down, and feel my back body being held by the earth. And I tune in and listen deeply to the ways in which my body wishes to move, how I feel like expanding, contracting, twisting, moving, breathing, so as to release the tensions, the blocks, the obstacles that somehow manage to find a way, to find a house in our bodies. Lying on my back, exploring the space with my legs, I'll take some circular motion. I welcome you to do the same, to just feel into how your legs want to move today. Perhaps you want to stretch, feel your hamstrings, or you just want to massage your hips. You want to press your tailbone into the earth and feel that strong sense of support, that restful contact with the earth that allows you to feel held. In Supta Baddha Konasana, with the soles of the feet touching, breathing into the space of the inner thighs, expressing movement by opening up the heart space, breathing into the belly, allowing the head to drop back, inviting the body into moments of surrender. The journey is always within. A simple puja through your body to express how you're feeling, how you want to feel the benevolence of life. You want to feel it align through your chakras, your inner centers of energy, and you want it to surround you as if to create an auric field that you can bless with the wave of one arm. As you lift your heart, you lift your belly, you lift your hip flexors up, and then go ahead and sweep the other arm up and over, expanding, opening up through the very center of your being. Perhaps a little stretch that allows you to breathe into the back of your legs, your back body as you fold over the feet. Moving into all fours is always like meeting the spine. Any movement of the legs, pressing the foot all the way to the back, drawing a big circle with your left knee, tapping the left toes onto the earth and gliding them back as you melt your heart onto the earth. The body naturally opens into swan pose with the right leg bent, the right heel touching the left hip flexor as you melt onto the earth, dissolving, surrendering. Coming back on all fours, now feeling this movement on the other side, extending the right leg all the way to the back, drawing the circles with your right knee, making space in the body, listening to the body, surrendering, melting, obeying to the wisdom of the body, letting go, trusting that the body in its wisdom will guide you in how it wants to be moved, in how it wants to explore as you maybe come to a seated position and rest your hips onto your heels. Feel into your arms, feel into your belly, feel into the power of this seated position. Perhaps a little shoulder stretch as you take Gomukhasana and Maybe your hands can clasp, maybe not. But the idea is to keep the spine nice and long and to allow the movement in the shoulders to bring back the flexibility, to bring back the oxygen, the breath, the life force. So essential for our movement. Clasping the hands behind the sacrum, stretching open the heart, and then journeying very slowly, very mindfully, very thoughtfully into your downward facing dog. And then the down dog doesn't have to be anything that it's been before. It could just be an exploration. It could just be a question you ask your body. How would you like me to stretch? How would you like to be stretched in this moment? And then surrender in child's pose as you listen. Listen for the answers. The inhale takes us back into plank. Lift the hips, press them back. Find your way into downward facing dog. Rippling the spine forward, the energy shooting from the crown of the head as we rest the hips back and surrender the third eye onto the earth. The energy that pulls you up lifts from the back of your heart as it carries you into down dog and you swing your right leg high into the sky. Left leg rises and then very slowly let your hands make their way towards your feet. Allow yourself to surrender to gravity as you bow completely, letting go of the head, relaxing the jaw, taking a half fold and then rising all the way up to mountain. Clasping the hands, pressing the palms into the sky. Go ahead and explore your entire body. Move in any fashion that feels like a good stretch, like a deep, profound stretch. Allow yourself to let go. Coming into Goddess, feeling the strength of your inner thighs, feeling the strength of your hips, clearing your auric field with your arms as they wave all the way up, and then journeying gently into Prasarita Padottanasana or fan pose. Here we're just going to breathe, we're just going to explore. Feel into the back of your neck as you lift your left arm up and take a gentle twist, followed by the right arm reaching up. Go ahead and travel the length of your yoga mat. Look at all the spaces that allow you to breathe into your inner thighs. Journey. Explore the stretch. Turn to the front of the mat and go ahead, sweep your right arm up towards the sky. Let's take a gentle twist. The right fingertips point to the front so that a strong line of energy from right foot to left foot is created. On the inhale, turn to the back of the mat, lift the left arm up, left fingertips point towards the front of the room. And then very gently make your way back to your fan pose and start to play with the wind, the air, the atmosphere that surrounds you. Listen to the way that your torso wants to move and your legs must bend and your feet might want to stretch, and how your shoulders will lead the lifting of your torso, the lifting of your gaze. The idea is to explore the space around you through your subtle body. Coming to the top of the mat, inhaling the arms up, opening up the heart space. Let's go ahead and take a fold and let it all trickle down through the roots of the hair into the earth. As you rise through chair pose and come to a standing position, feel the power of Tadasana. Feel it around the space that you inhabit. Let your arms move in freedom. Let your breath be full and rich and deep. As you fold forward gently, take your time. Relax your jaw, touching through chair pose, rising up to mountain. Breathing into the belly, flowing like a river, like a waterfall. Relax the jaw. Bend and stretch the knees, rise through chair back to a standing position and then let it go, just like a waterfall. Make sure your jaw stays relaxed. Make sure your breath reaches deep as your right leg reaches the back of the mat. Extend. Feel your right hip flexor stretching. Let it be a wide lunge as the arms explore the space around your head. Stretch out the left leg, left toes point up. And then open to gate pose as you turn to the right side and press your right foot behind your right knee, lifting the left arm up and over. Again, a strong line of energy from left fingertips to the outer edge of your left foot. And then go ahead and switch sides. Lengthen through the right side of your torso. Come back up, face forward, and make your way to downward facing dog. How does your body feel now? As you rise up to Tadasana, exploring, exhaling, traveling through chair pose, rising back up to mountain, and then cascading the spine all the way down. Move like you were undulating, an ocean wave, through your breath, your body unfolding, exploring, stretching and pressing, exploring your edges with the aid and the balm and the lubricant that is the breath. Coming into a lunge with the right leg forward, make sure your lunge is nice and wide so that you can stretch out your left hip flexor. Straighten the right leg. Go ahead. Breathe and open to gate pose on the other side. Left foot behind the left knee. Right arm up and over the right ear. Press those right toes down and feel the entire length. And then go ahead and switch over to the other side, moving like a river. Finding your flow, returning to where you need for the fresh waters, the fresh oxygen to fill the body, to open up the channels, to allow creativity to flow through you as you surrender and you listen in pigeon. Sweeping the right leg forward, let's take the left leg to the back as we come to pigeon on the other side. Breathe into your belly, surrender, let it go. The idea is to push the edges, to play with the edges, to see what feels natural, what feels worth exploring, where can we take it forward. And then going back into your downward facing dog, sweeping the right leg high into the sky. Left leg follows. And then journeying back to a seated position, Virasana. As you widen your feet and let your hips rest between your feet, let's come to Supta Virasana and allow the arms to melt on either side of your ears. Listen to the earth, listen to inspiration.